Hello my friends, welcome to another ESP-32 of IoT. So we're going to use the DHT11 sensor. So take the GND on your ESP-32, connect it to the leg of the right, then take the middle leg, 3.3 volt from the board to the middle of the sensor, and then take pin 13 of the board and connect it to the leg on the left. If we change the angle, you can see this is how it is wired in comparison to this drawing I made for you. So pin 13, VCC and GND, left, middle and right. Okay my friends, now let's create our first thing. It might take a while to load up. Okay, let's go, let's select our device. I have Moscow over here, let's associate it. Remember my friends, always keep your keys and your ID. Okay, let's add some variables. I'm going to add our first variable. I'm going to call it humidity. Okay my friends, then I'm going to take a floating point number. It will be read only. Then okay, let's add that one. Let's select another one. Let's add something like temperature. Let's call it temp C for degrees Celsius. Floating point number, read only, because we're just going to read, we're not going to write on that, we're just going to take a measurement. Next up my friends, let's call it temp F, then another floating point number, read only. Still the variable. Okay my friends, after you've done that, you'll see the configuration is available. Put in your Wi-Fi password, everything, then open up over here. You should open it up because we need to add the library. Only way we can do that is if you open up the editor. Let's get into this. I'm sorry if I'm a bit fast on you guys, but let's get into it. Okay, so click on libraries. Then next up we're going to search. Let's search for a library. DHT11. This is the sensor I am working with. It might take forever to load, but let's just be patient. Okay, now you can see this one is for DHT11 and DHT22. Favorite it. If you favorite, click on done, it will load. Okay, then what we're going to do, okay, it did not add it. Okay, here you can see our floating numbers on the cloud. Okay, now my friends, search for libraries over here. We were into the manager earlier. Now we have to search for something we added from the manager. So we want to search over here for that library. And now my computer's glitching like hell. Okay, you see over here, there is our library for DHT11 and DHT22. And it's glitching. Okay, yes, if you scroll over it, it will say include. You can even select the version, but let's just say include, and then you'll see over here it added include dht.h and everything over there. Okay, so now we're ready to get starting with our code, my friends. So first we want to define something. Okay, this definition should be with lowercase. Okay, lowercase define. Okay, now we can get into it. So, what we're going to define is our type. This is the type of sensor, so we're going to say DHT11. Well then, my friends, next up what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. Then we are going to create an integer and we're going to say sense pin. Start it with a lowercase because if you are using on the IoT, things get a little bit complicated. So sense pin equals 13. We're going to read it from pin 13. Okay, let me just make this bigger for you guys. Okay, my friends, let's go down. Okay, so over here you can see in the void setup we have the delay. I am missing something. Let me just think, what am I missing? There's something important we need to do. Oh yes, this is what we need to do. We need to say DHT, then HT, brackets, then the sense pin, the pin it's connected to, then we want to say type. What type of sensor? Where is it connected to? DHT. Okay. Then over here we need to say ht.begin. The ht probably stands for humidity temperature dot begin. So ht.begin brackets. Then over here in our void loop we're going to take readings. So now we're going to say humidity equals and then ht.read, then brackets. Okay, ht.read humidity brackets. Remember, ht.read, what are we reading? Humidity. Temperature or temp f equals ht.read temperature brackets, and then we say true inside. That will give us degrees Fahrenheit. Now we say temp c equals ht.read temperature, but not true, just nothing inside of the brackets. So we need to tell it what are we reading, and we are reading temperature, and it doesn't have anything that says true or false, so it will give us that reading in degrees Celsius. Over here in the top we should put in a delay of 2000 so that it updates every 2 seconds. Okay, let's select our board up there, my friends, and let it upload. Verify it uploaded, then go to the cloud, my friends. Once we're going back to the cloud, you will see now that our code is working, and now we can go to our dashboard. It might take a bit to load, but we'll get there. Okay, now you can see over here there is our sketch. It added 4 things to our sketch. Now if we scroll out, we can see the dashboard up there. Click on dashboard. Okay, I'm just going to create a new dashboard. Build dashboard up there. This might take another while. Let's take some coffee, my friends. Okay, let's call it yes, let's call it something like project 1 or project 2. It doesn't really matter. As you can see here, my friends, I typed too fast, so the spelling is very harsh. Let's just fix that project 1. Okay, let's add something. Let's add a gauge. Let's see if they have a gauge. Where is the gauge? Yes, there's the gauge. Okay, let's add the gauge. Let's call it temp C. Temperature in Celsius. Link the variable to temp C. Link variable. Done. Okay, let's add another gauge, my friends. Let's go up here. Let's search for that gauge. Okay. Let's call it temp C. No, temp F. Temp F for degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, temp F. Link the variable. Link variable. Done. Okay, my friends. Now let's add something for the humidity. So we need something that gives us a percentage. Okay, let's say humidity up there. Link variable. Humidity, link variable, done. 63% humidity. That's a lot, my friends. Okay, let's go down to gauge. No, chart. Yes, we want a chart. Okay, let's call this something like temp C. I'm going to just graph the temperature in degrees Celsius. You'll see how awesome this is, my friends. Okay, let's link it. Link variable, done. Let's add that, and then let's add another one. Let's make one for the humidity as well. Okay, my friends, let's up there, let's say humidity. I'm having keyboard trouble today. I do not know why, but serious keyboard problems. It's because I'm thinking faster than I can code. Okay, so humidity, link that variable, let's say done. Okay, my friends, now you can see it's starting to update and read some values. This is very cool, so we can look at previous data from like an hour ago or a day, 7 days, 15 days. It's very cool, my friends, very handful, very useful, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Please leave a comment if you like this video, if you find it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, my friends.